We'll move now on to 9.3 of our agenda, entertainment permit for Patrick's Pub. Thank you.
I move we approve the live entertainment license for Patrick's Pub for the period of May 23rd, 2012 through May 22nd, 2013, as recommended by the staff on the condition that crowd size shall not exceed 99 persons unless otherwise approved by the fire chief.
Second.
Having a first and a second, is there any other questions or comments?
I do have a question. Chief, what is the reason for that clause I see in both of these, in both of the permits tonight? Is that just a standard thing that over that number you have to do an inspection?
I guess I was somewhat surprised when you read that.
It's written in.
Handwritten in?
Well, it's on our notes.
It's on the...
Chief, that was my suggested language in there.
505,
knowing what the state fire marshal has provided you for information, which sort of gives you some authority to exceed the or overrule the nightclub rule, and the threshold being 99. So with you having that authority provided by the state fire marshal, I've asked the board to incorporate that as a condition in the permit so that if they do go over 99, you do need to be involved. And you've indicated in both cases here that there are special exceptions that would warrant a waiver of the rule, but we want you to be part of that decision-making process if and when it's needed.
Okay. And I guess I had just signed off on this before I saw that. But we regularly allow their occupancy to be above 99, and it is with those concessions that we've discussed in the past. And we have a cooperative relationship with Patrick's ownership and management. They're very willing to hire fire watch duty as necessary. So we are addressing those concerns with the nightclub rule. The way that they have addressed their live entertainment and their fire alarm system, they're able to exceed the 99 people capacity because we don't feel that they're meeting the definition of a nightclub at that point in time.
So you're okay with the language as it's written?
I am, yes.
Just stay right here.
Yes.
We have another one.
Okay.
Your motion didn't say anything about that.
It did. Just leave it there.
Do we need to add that then?
No, we'll leave it in. We'll leave
The
it
99?
We'll leave it in. He'll handle it.
Oh, good. Second then. Did I say second already?
Having a first and a second, is there any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we'll move on to 9.4.
I move that we approve the live entertainment license for Boston Culinary Group at Gunstock Recreation Area for the period of May 23rd, 2012 through May 22nd, 2013, as recommended by staff on the condition that the crowd size shall not exceed 99 persons unless otherwise approved by the fire chief.
Second.
Having a first and a second.
Same question. This is, I assume this is the lodge? Or is this?
It's multiple areas, and as a matter of fact, their assembly permits are coming due. I believe I have an appointment up there next week. So based upon our relationship in the past and what they have come to us with, I wouldn't have any problems with this. If they do exceed 99, they would have to get special exceptions for that. Otherwise, it would be much like the Patrick situation where we would permit them for assembly for an amount over 99, but that would not be without an inspection and without agreements of what they were going to do as far as live entertainment.
I'm curious, in a case like Gunstock, where a lot goes on there during the year, would you give them a waiver for the year, or does it pay for each event?
We give them an assembly permit based on the square footage of a certain space. And compute that into people, obviously. Where the nightclub rule comes in is if they're providing live entertainment, serving alcohol, noise levels are high, that type of thing. Most of their events, and actually those events have to be open to the public for that to come into play. Most of their events do not fall under that rule.
Okay, thank you.
All right, if there's no other questions or comments, All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, we'll move on to 9.5, asphalt crushing contract. We have received information from DPW Director Kelvin Morgan concerning this.
I move we accept the proposal of Custom Crushing Company of Meredith, New Hampshire for a not-to-exceed price of $15,000 for the crushing of the asphalt at the recycle center.
Second.
Having a first and a second, if there's no other questions or comments. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you for all the information you sent us ahead of time. All right, we'll move on now to the Conservation Commission alternate member.
I move we appoint Paul Kiley as an alternate member to the Conservation Commission for a term to expire as of April 30th, 2013.
Second.
And as a note, this has been also recommended by the members of the Conservation Commission.
Having a first and a second, is there any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. We'll go on to 9.7, 2012-2013 appointments for special officers. We have received literature from Chief Keenan and about the appointment of Karen Craver and Officer Charles Hopkins.
I move we appoint Karen E. Craver and Charles O. Hopkins as special police officers for the term to expire as of June 30th, 2013.
Second.
Having a first and a second. If there's no other questions or comments, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Move on now to 9.8, the CAMA software support contract. We have received a lot of information concerning the Tyler Technologies contract.
I move we accept and approve the annual CAMA appraisal software support agreement with Tyler Technologies in the amount of $6,000 plus an adder of $1,400 for website hosting and $1,000 for LAN disk support.
Second.
Having a first and a second.
I have a question.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jeff, did you want to speak on this? I know we've got literature and all the information.
Jeff, I'm curious why we use them for our website hosting versus anybody else.
We use them because it's basically only for the appraisal database, and because their software, it ties in easily with their website, and so they upload the information into their website, and that's how you look up parcels. It's only
So
for
this is the
appraisals.
point-and-click tax software for properties that we use?
that you can go out on the web and use.
Yes.
It's not the same one that if you walked into the
No, no.
appraisal
So
office,
I'm-
but
I'm
it's that
looking
same
at-
data up on the web.
Okay, it's not our town.
No,
website.
it's not the town,
Thank you.
it's just the specific
Yes,
assessments.
I understand now, thank you.
Having a first and a second, is there any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
We'll go on now to an amended document fee schedule. I know that we've, over the last couple of weeks, we've received a couple updated ones. We now have a third revision of the document fee schedule. Is there any other questions or comments on it for Scott or anybody?
I move we approve the amended document fee schedule as presented by Town Administrator Dunn, per RSA 91-A.
Second.
Having a first and a second, is there any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'll now move on to tax lien notices to mortgagees.
I move that we direct the collector of taxes to notify persons holding mortgages within 45 days of execution of a tax lien as otherwise set forth in RSA 80:65 and to sign the memorandum relating thereto as presented.
Second.
Having a first and a second, is there any questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Croc TV.